In my Avata 2 review, you've seen that I loved that drone a lot. It probably loved me as well, trying to find its way back through the most difficult return to home scenarios. I appreciated the new sensor, the Goggles 3 and the D-Log M color profile a lot. But using this drone for over 6 months now, I can tell you even more about it. So welcome to this long-term review. Usually right here there's a big plant so it looks better, but we've been on Madagascar for 2 months where I also took the Avata 2 and the plant died. Now it's midnight or even 1 AM, so I'm not able to buy any new plants, but I've put an FPV drone down there. Maybe you can spot it, write down in the comments which one you can see. Maybe it's too obvious. Anyways, in May I took a huge risk because I told you about Madagascar. I've been there 2 months and it was for a big project which included drone and FPV drone footage. So I had to decide, should I take a custom FPV drone with a GoPro on top or the Avata 2 with me? Guess what? Even though I was sure the GoPro would deliver even better footage, I went for the Avata 2 because of 3 reasons. First, the quality of the Madeira footage convinced me that the Avata 2 actually does a good job. Secondly, when taking a custom built FPV drone with me, I also have to carry lots of repair tools and a LiPo charger with me. It's way easier to travel around with the Avata 2, especially because I always take the Mavic 3 Pro with me. Thirdly, I was just curious, how will the Avata 2 perform in tropical travel conditions with harsh sunlight, especially with the new firmware update which allows up to 4K 100 FPS. So was the Avata 2 good enough to produce commercial videos, some high quality reels and my own travel videos? Let me tell you, I had some good and some bad experiences. The official battery life is up to 23 minutes. As we know, that's just in perfect conditions. My conditions never perfect. It's windy, I fly fast, so I got the Fly More combo, which includes 3 batteries. And here's the good news. 3 batteries are more than enough for 1 day of shooting. On most locations, it's enough for me to fly like 15 minutes, which drains the battery down to 20%. And this smart charger right here has an intelligent feature. If you boot it up, it will take the power of your low batteries and put it into one to fully charge it. So with 3 batteries drained to 20%, you can combine it and charge 1 battery back to nearly 60%. You only have to start this smart charger like any normal FPV drone or DJI drone, short press, long press, that's it. Overall, I get around 16 to 17 minutes flight time, which still is insane in the world of FPV Cinewhoops. But be aware that at around 20% battery, the throttle will be limited and you will have less power. Before we dive into my favorite topic, the camera quality, I want to show you something that's helped me to increase the quality of my videos. Motion Array. If you're into video creation, whether you're a pro or just starting out, Motion Array is a game changer. They offer thousands of high quality motion graphic templates, perfect for adding that extra flair to your videos. No matter if it's an eye-catching intro, smooth transitions, or clean lower thirds, you'll find everything you need to make your content stand out. Over the past 6 months of using the DJI Avata 2, I found that adding motion array templates to my footage has made a huge difference. It saves me time, keeps my videos looking good, and on top their templates are fully adjustable, which means you can easily tailor them to match your video's style and brand. So if you're looking to level up your drone footage or any video project, Motion Array has you covered. Click the link in the description to explore their huge library of templates and take your content to the next level. Now let's get back to the Avata 2 and talk about the camera quality. The Avata first generation was a good drone, but you could see the quality difference between a 10-bit GoPro and 10-bit Avata first gen camera. Also, the details of the shadows weren't that good on the Avata first gen. Now, the Avata 2 fixed a lot of that, thanks to improved processing power and a larger sensor. You now have a better dynamic range, which leads to more details in the shadows while maintaining the highlights. And you can even shoot in 4K 100 FPS. Just keep in mind that this will decrease the bitrate of every single frame, which means that 4K 25 FPS will look slightly better than 4K 100 FPS. You probably won't notice that much of a difference. Overall, the camera quality of the Avata 2 comes way closer to a GoPro 11 or 12, which makes me so happy because I love how easy it is to set up the Avata 2 and travel with. Also, I can use it for YouTube and Instagram at the same time thanks to the 4x3 recording, and I can stabilize the footage with gyro flow. When traveling around with so much equipment, you often underestimate the amount of micro SD cards needed. The Avata 2, the Goggles 3, the Mavic 3 Pro, its controller, the GoPro, the Mini 4 Pro, the 360 cam, whatever, everything needs a micro SD card. That's when I really started appreciating a small but important thing, the 48GB internal storage of the Avata 2. It just frees my mind knowing that I never have to worry about having enough micro SD cards with me. If you liked this video so far, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of my drone adventures. What has been an issue for me in the beginning was the compatibility. The new DJI Goggles 3 were not compatible with all my FPV drones at all. Now luckily this has been fixed and I can use the Goggles 3 and FPV Remote Controller 3 with my DJI O3 air units. And now you can also use the Avata 2 with the older generation Goggles 2 and FPV Remote Controller 2. That can save us some money on upgrading. Within 6 months, I've only destroyed one Avata 2. For me that's good because I fly a lot and I always go beyond the limits, especially for the launch review. Some smaller crashes happen here and there, but that's no problem for the Avata 2 at all. On one hand, if you destroy it, you can't repair it on your own, which is bad. But what I love on the other hand is that you can just send it to DJI and they repair it for a small cost. Or even for free if you have DJI Care Refresh, and you can get it back in less than 10 working days. Often you even get a brand new replacement. I guess you're curious how I've crashed my Avata 2, so in the Tuscany I wanted to film the Mustang Mach-E GT and it went great, but as I just told you, I wanted to go beyond limits, as always. So I did a dive and I wanted to go super close over the ground and slightly underestimated the power that it needs to get out of that dive. If you get an FPV Cinewhoop like the GEPRC Cinelog35 V2, you won't have that problem because they have more power. But there are lots of differences between these drones, so let me know if you're curious about a comparison. If you like this video, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe so we can see each other again soon. Happy flying!